And welcome back to Let's Play River City Girls 2. Last time, we made it into Primo's restaurant. This time, we're gonna go confront him. As you can see, I'm playing as Kunio this time around, and he gets a little funny mask to put on. Every character gets a unique mask, and when you get into a fight, it drops off, so yeah, you only get to see it for a little bit. I've gotten all of Kunio's moves, so we can start going over some of the different properties he has. If I can actually... man, this is already going poorly. Okay, I'm trying to buffer that up so he can charge up his up special to get a flaming tornado attack. He can do a similar thing with his running special, get a little shoryuken going there. And let's see, I want to show off his air grab, if I can do it right. Let me see.
Card.
Nice job, that other villain.
They are not very good at this. I was trying to do his aerial grab. Kunio has a aerial version of his special grab on the ground called aerial pavement spooch, and it is one of the strongest moves in the game. I'm coming into this accessory shop not because I want to buy anything, but there is a unique accessory here called the smartwatch. This watch, when it's equipped, it reduces the price of items that you buy from stores by 10%. So were I to have it to buy this watch, it would be $900 instead of $1,000. So that can be pretty handy, but it's more for New Game Plus when you're trying to buy stuff as characters you haven't used yet. And it's a lot less useful for me in this playthrough since I've been using all the characters equally, so I've already bought most things that there are to get. Anyways, for this area, there's a unique gimmick where you have to defeat enemies to get key cards, so you can advance to the next screen. My controller seems to be...
Just a couple of Yakuza VIPs.
Crap! Another locked door.
Better beat up more Yakuza till we find another key card, I guess.
Actually, wait, I don't think it's my controller at all. I was trying to dash there to move faster, and it's like, what the heck, it's not going off. But it looks like you cannot dash when you have the mask on, so I was a little confused there. I actually did not know that. Whenever I've played this previously, I usually just get straight to the punching, and the mask just comes right off. And yes, even though you can't see it in her little cut-in when she speaks, Pruvy also has her own unique mask. Ryan's got a pretty...
Another key card.
Be nice if this thing's worth more than just one door.
I feel you, Kunio, I feel you. I was trying to say, Ricky has a unique mask that is actually Ryan from the NES game, so I think that's pretty funny. Alright, let's head in here.
I think you'll be my next.
Here we go again.
And it's hard to fight in these masks.
Don't take it off yet. You still have to fool that chef guy.
Fine.
Anyways, what other moves have I not shown off as Kunio? Let's see, we can use his down special. This one has off the ground and launching properties. Kind of like a guard breaker that you can't use, or you can use when the guard breaker is unavailable. And just get another aerial pavement smooch. Yeah, that one is like just an absolute nuke of an attack if you can slam it into somebody on the ground. And it has one of the more generous hitboxes of the aerial grab, so I actually like using it quite a bit. Kunio in general is just really strong. I've actually been pretty pleased with using him.
Hey, you! Are you that famous evil chef?
What? No, I'm Minoki, the sous chef.
Yeah? Well, I hate Suki, so prepare to fight.
He said sous chef, not soup chef.
What's a soup?
It means assistant, right?
More or less. I work with the great and talented Primo Fantasy.
That's not his real name.
I assure you it is. Senor Primo is River City's greatest culinary talent.
And all he makes is soup?
Try to keep up. Why are you chained up like that?
Well, Senor Primo likes to make sure his kitchen staff, stays focused.
That's so cool. Want us to break you free?
Yes, but no. That is, if Senor Primo ever found out.
We're gonna go beat him up right now.
And yes, please get me out of here. Here, take this keycard. It will get you into the studio next door where Senor Primo tapes his #1 cooking program.
We're going to be on TV?
Where will you go, Inoki?
It has always been my dream to open up a food truck of my own. After slaving in this kitchen for Senor Primo for the past 7 years, it can now become a reality.
Good luck with that.
Save us a burger, or whatever it is you make.
Now let's go crash Senor Primo's party.
So yes, we just have to talk to Inoki
It better be.
to get the key card for this room, and he mentioned opening up a food truck. That'll actually come into play after we finish up here, but let's go into the recording studio and deck Senor Primo in the face.
Coursing through your body like a
Oh, hey, what you two doing here?
I am the witch, Blair. Boo!
And I am Suiko, the hacker computer lady. Bzz, bzz.
Yeah, I know who you are. What you want? I'm very busy. We go live in 5 minutes.
We want to, talk about our evil plans.
And how we all work for Sabu, right? Did you bring your emblem today?
Of course I did. Primo don't go nowhere without it. Why?
Good, because we needed to,
Why do we need his emblem again?
To combine with the others so you can get inside Sanwakai Tower, yes?
Yes, exactly.
Because with all our powers combined with Sabu's Yakuza forces, River City will be ours!
Right, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, Primo's not giving you my emblem, whoever you is.
I already said I am Blair, mystical witch of,
I don't think these masks are fooling him.
No joke? They look like bad Halloween games. Give Primo a little credit, huh?
Well, at least we can take them off now. Woo! I could barely breathe under there.
I can still smell cheap rubber and unnecessary jewels.
Besides, you smell nothing like them. Suiko smells of lavender with subtle hints of blackcurrant. You payasos smell like street trash with notes of pathetic and stupidity. But come now, let's get things started. You want to battle Primo for his emblem? We do so on live TV tonight on Primo Delights.
And of course, we have to face off and beat him. Can't just get his emblem for free. Primo is actually a refreshingly straightforward boss fight compared to what we have been fighting. This is actually a very unusual way for him to start this fight. He goes around throwing grenades on the applause sign, and you can kick him off of that. Let's do this. Ow, he jumped away. Let's see if I can't hit him with pavement smooch. Nope. But yeah, this is a much straightforward fight compared to the gimmicky ones we've been getting. Primo does hit pretty hard, though, so be a little careful when dealing with him. Yeah, I think I should just... my controller is, sometimes my controller, I don't know if it's the controller specifically or the game, but it just starts registering, like, downward movement inputs. It usually fixes itself if I use the analog stick.
I have to admit, that first course was tougher than I expected. Primo's got some spicy recipes, but we're not ready for the check just yet.
I think this is a little cute gimmick. They do the little sort of cooking network, what am I trying to say here? Just like commentary over their opponents. Woo. That's a knife attack that he uses, and man, I am messing everything up this fight. The knife attack he uses, they bounce up and down. It's better to just like run back and forth, jumping over them, because if you just stay in one place, they're gonna bounce back and hit you if you're not careful. Looks like he has a sort of wake-up attack that he can use. Oh man, I am doing terrible. This is actually about the worst I've ever had this fight go, honestly. He's just been kicking my butt. Not doing so great here. Good thing I wasn't standing right by him, or I would have had a nasty time there. Ooh! That does surprisingly a little... Oh! Okay. It stuns you, so we definitely don't want to deal with that.
That second course really did me in. I'm not sure how I can survive to dessert at this rate. But I'm not giving up yet. We're in it to win it!
Pruvy is filled with determination, and here's his final attack. He calls in these dancers and starts sending out fiery shockwaves, so we want to just stick to the corners here and jump over the shockwaves and then jump in when the dancers are out of the way to avoid damage. Okay, hopefully I can avoid taking too much damage here. Don't have much health left to work with, unfortunately. Oop, that was not what I intended to do. So yeah, we want to jump over, and as you can see... Oh, whoa. Yeah, I mistimed the jump there a little bit. And he starts firing off more knife salvos as you get further into the fight. Let's see. Okay, we should be able to hit him with assist there. Okay. Just a little bit more and we should have him down. Whoa, okay, here come the dancers. So, once again, we just want to stay in the corner and jump in, back up, wait for the shockwave to come, jump in, and we should be able to avoid this one just fine. Just be careful, the hitboxes for those shockwaves are a lot bigger than they look.
This is not gonna help my ratings. Well, you two are better in the kitchen than I expected.
You should see us in the streets.
Now give us your emblem.
Sure thing. You bit me fair and square. Here you go.
Now we can get into San Wakai Tower.
Not without the fourth emblem, you isn't?
What? Come on, quit changing the rules.
Besides, you two got bigger problems right now. Primo just sent his latest culinary creation over to River City High School.
You cook school lunch now? Not exactly Cuisinary art.
This is a special dish. And once all the kids eat it, they'll be mindless servants in Sabu's Yakuza army.
What? Ow.
I put in Primo's special spice. You take one bite, turns your brain to mush, but in a very tasty way.
We need to stop those kids from eating it.
Yeah, good luck with that. And remember, watch Primo Delights every afternoon at 4 p.m. Primo's been a little, soft in the ratings lately.
Alright, so we're not applying the rule of 3 here. We need a 4th emblem to get into San Wakai Tower. However, the 3 emblems we do have get us into River City High, which is fortunate because Primo has just sent mind-controlling food to River City High. Hopefully we can thwart that plot.
Hurry. We need to get to the school before all the other...
Ow, whoops, I forgot that the dialogue just cancels. It's not a big deal, they're just reiterating that we need to get to the school. Man, that's the first time I've done that with this Let's Play. I did that a bunch of times in River City Girls 1, little out of it right now, I suppose. But one thing that we have to deal with is that...
Another text message from Suiko.
What's it say?
I can't read it. All the words are abbreviated to try and look cooler.
She says the Yakuza have stopped all the buses. Great. Guess we gotta hoof it across town now.
You never know how important public transit is till it's gone.
So here's one of the more annoying moments of the game, is that all of the buses have been disabled, so we have to walk all the way back to where we want to go, which is River City High in this case. Fortunately, it is not as long a walk as you'd expect, because on this screen, there is a shortcut back to Uptown. So, this path right down here takes us to a section of Uptown that we did not go into when I was here previously, because we'd be coming through here anyway. Also, tarot card for us to collect. I just want to check the map. I forget if there's a cat in here. No, it's just the card. So, let's just ignore these enemies, because as soon as we walk over the central area, we get forced into another fight. Here, we're going to start running into a lot more zombie enemies going forward, so be prepared. This is where we're going to be, basically for the rest of the game, just dealing with the hardest enemies possible at all time. Let's hit him with a pavement smooch. Oh, lots of health. But we might be able to recruit her. Yes, let's do so. The female zombie Yakuza is actually a really good assist. She just comes in and does a quick strike with her shiv that poisons the enemy. So that can deal some excellent damage here. Unfortunately, the stronger an assist is, or the more valuable an assist is, the more time it takes for it to recharge. Every assist has a unique charge time. I haven't really been paying too much attention to assists, so I haven't really gone over the various mechanics associated with them. Oh, that went surprisingly well. Managed to avoid getting absolutely destroyed there. Fortunately, we actually do not have to do too much to get back to River City High. We are not overly concerned with everything that gets in our way. Not too many lock screen steals. In fact, I think that might be the only one. So we essentially just get to do a victory lap here, but there are some collectibles for us along the way, like kitties. And even though we just got a kitty, as soon as we get out of this room and go back into the food court, find another kitty right here. And you know what? Since it's on the way, let's go into the sports store. There's another collectible we can get in here. I forget it. I think I might have showed this off, but there is a rock wall over here that you can climb up. And at the top of this rock wall, got another tarot card. Whoa, hey. let me grab the card. The collision detection on the tarot cards is actually really bizarre. It can be a little difficult to pick them up sometimes. Man, I'm just, like, stunned at how much damage the enemies do. I took a glancing blow, and it shaved off almost a quarter of my health. Also, not good to be getting caught on the walls or the opening of the doors. We're almost there. Back to River City High. Back to where it all began. Oh, hey, it's nighttime. You know what? Since oh wait, I forgot. The buses. The whole reason we're running is the buses are closed. We could have gotten the photo at the spa in the Flatirons. Better break open this vending machine while I have a chance to pick up some health. We will be getting into another lock screen battle once we make it to River City High. You know, I should show off. Oh right, I was meaning to say we got a text message from Inoki saying that you can find his food truck wherever cars may be parked. That means he has no set screen that he appears on. His food truck can randomly appear in any area in the game that has parallel parked cars. So he's actually a little annoying to track down, and he doesn't really sell anything that interesting for how.
Back to the school before everyone eats Primo's poison slop.
Who's expelled now, RC High?
He doesn't really sell anything terribly interesting for being such a random vendor to find. What is notable about him is that his food has the lowest cost per HP restored, so it is pretty efficient. If you do find him, you may as well stock up on stuff so you can heal on the go if you are playing the game that style. I probably could pick up more healing items to carry along with me just so I can heal myself in between fights, but I just feel it's more fun to play the game without the healing items. Besides, once you get good enough, you should be pretty capable at juggling enemies and avoiding damage.
This place has gotten so much worse since we were kicked out.
Yeah. Do you think it's because everyone was obsessed with CSGO?
That's a nice thought, Provy, but I don't think so. It's just so funny to me how the game acts like all the characters are attending River City High School, even when they absolutely should not be, like Marion. Maybe she got held back a bit. Oh no, there goes my guy. Well, let's call in the female Yakuza. As you can see, all of them are poisoned, and that's draining their health pretty rapidly. I don't think poison damage can kill enemies, but it can bring them down to 1 HP, so even just the simplest of taps can take them out at that point. Yeesh, I always forget just how long it takes for her to charge up there. Wow, the active frames on Kunio's guard breaker are pretty nice. But yeah, there's aerial pavement spooch being awesome. Alright, do not want to be too careless with these guys, so I'm just going to launch them. Let's go for the guard break here. Alright, that stuns her. Let's get this guy with special is fine. Yeah, even though Kunio has one of the more generous hitboxes for his aerial grab, it can still be a little inconsistent. But when you do get it, it just feels amazing. I do kind of hope that they, in a patch, they'll extend the hitboxes out for those. They're actually, since I've started this Let's Play, there haven't been any update patches for the game, which is kind of surprising to me. I would have figured they'd have rolled out at least one by now, but so far it's just the beta patch. Oh well, is what it is. Would be interesting to see what other things they would address with the game. Oh jeez, even these LARPers deal crazy damage. I'm also a much lower level than I usually am when I play this game independently, since I usually just fight everything on the screens when playing it on my own. Oh man, this one's still going? Alright, let's be careful here. We'll want to wait for them to get up, and let's just get over them, call in the female Yakuza, poison them all, and this should be pretty solid. Get Martha's Splatterhead picked up in a little combo there so that we can better compensate for the fact she was not poisoned. Oh, I meant to do his back grab there. Oh, hey, she's offering to join us. May as well take her. Slightly better assist than the bag lady. Alright, looks like we got another wave to get through. Ooh, dear, these are some tough enemies. Let's err on the side of caution here. That split kick from the Catgirl robots, by the way, does absolutely ridiculous damage. Don't get picked up by that. I've been saying that a lot. You know what? Just assume that every move on Nightmare Mode hits for insane damage. and you'll probably have a much better time. Just be cautious against everything. And throw these guys up. I just love the animation for that attack. That's one of my... I think it's one of the coolest looking attacks in the game. Okay, just 2 more of these to take down. We'll call him Martha Splatterhead. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That got scary. I was not expecting her to be behind us like that. Okay, whew. Alright, let's get into the school. Use up all those emblems we've been collecting. And even though the story acts like the transit system is still down, as soon as you get access to the school, it goes back up, so we can fast travel again, thankfully.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
Remember when I said some of the students might have already eaten Primo's toxic chow?
Well, it looks like we're in a bad situation. The school has been absolutely trashed, and people inside it are already brainwashed, or at least some of them are. So, we're just gonna have to make do. Not gonna have an easy time here. Entering the school, hey.
Attention students! Be on the lookout for a pair of meddling idiots who don't know when to quit.
Is he talking about us?
Yep.
Well, that's rude.
Let's show them a real good welcome. And by that, I mean turn them into pieces.
Been a while since we've heard Ken's voice, but yes, Ken has taken over the school as the de facto ruler of it, as its principal. Not that we didn't already know that, but you know, I'm just trying to make conversation about the events of the game. Anyway, going into the school, we got a text from a mysterious Mr. K. Wonder who that could be. We'll talk to him in a bit. He is towards the top of the school. And just not much to say, really. You know what? Let's hit this guy with the bicycle. I just like this weapon. It is fun to me. You are getting biked. All right. Looks like wow. That was more durable than I was expecting. Thank you, bicycle. I do indeed want to ride my bicycle. It's actually very fortunate that we got that roast from the vending machine, giving me a lot more room to screw around in these fights. Alright, there's actually a couple of side quests that open up when we get to the school. First order of business, though, is we want to go into this room here, and Naritaka, If you remember him from the first game, he was Ricky's biggest fan, who also got beat up a lot. He also runs a store within the school that we can use. Heading into this room here is the locker room. This is our safe area for the River City High School. Something to note is that none of the rooms in the River City High School have tarot cards or cats in them. There is a secret room in here, though, where we can get a gold brick, so keep that in mind. We want to go into this bathroom first, because this is where we can find Naritaka's school store. He doesn't really sell anything too terribly interesting, though.
I'm training hard, and I heard retail was as tough as it gets.
Let me eat this pencil. He does sell first aid items. You can also eat some glue paste to give you a luck boost, but it also slows you down by a lot. Relatively cheap healing, though. But if you feel intimidated by the enemies in the school, you can pick up a bunch of first aid kits here. It's actually remarkably generous. We are at the point in the game where we're mostly just going to be fighting waves of the strongest enemies possible, so it definitely would not hurt to have first aid kits at your disposal. Also, dig that Die Hard parody poster where you ran past, try hard. And entering this room, we get a quest from Godai. It requires us to go into the school auditorium, which is a room we passed in the gymnasium, but we're going to save activating that quest for a little bit, since we're going to be heading back that way anyway, so I'm not overly concerned about getting that addressed right now. And we're just going to do our best against these enemies here. As you can see, we've got the zombie Linda now. I forget what her name is. Oof. I think she's like Mecha Linda or something. That's what the game calls her anyway. Drop your guard. Here comes the tire. Okay, there we go. All good now, all good now. Yeah, I haven't really been doing any blocking myself. It's just not terribly useful in this game, truth be told. Enemies attack not without much. They do not have the greatest tells to their attacks for most of the time, so it's actually kind of hard and undesirable to go for parries. It's just better to hit things before they hit you and pick them up in combos. I'm afraid you're going to die, my friend. Get the reverse clothesline. Okay. Let's poison this guy. Oh, whoops, whiffed entirely. Oh, whoa, 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 oh, no! Well, okay, change of plans. We're going back to the hideout, and we're going to pick up the quest from the auditorium right now. Yeesh. That's okay, that's okay. I can cut back to the end of that fight, but oof. I was not expecting to get destroyed so quickly there. I just had a secondary lapse in attention, and suddenly I'm dead. Anyway, inside the auditorium... Oh, wait, going back to the hideout over at the checkpoint. Never mind. Okay, meet you back at that room. Alright, I did that much better this time. Also, I managed to recruit the zombie Linda. Go me. Anyways, now that we've passed that, Godai's quest is reactivated, but once again, we're just going to pick that up when we're heading back that way anyway. Heading into here, oh man, they've got this place equipped with electrified fences. Fancy. But we've got a steel cage match of sorts. Let's hold back a little bit. The zombie Linda actually has a really strong fire-based attack. Definitely very impressive to see. Yeah, let's just do that. Get these guys bouncing around. Arnie, are you still fighting? Are you still in this? Yeah, he's still in this. I haven't showed off Kunio's side special, which is the sauna towel. This one has pretty good reach, and it also launches enemies towards you, so it can be a pretty effective way to transition to another quick combo. Let's just throw out the Linda again. Get these guys into this little bit of combo. Yeah, Kunio's combo game, for someone who can't, like, really chain too many specials together, he still has a pretty solid bread and butter combo game. I'm really enjoying playing as him. And he does pretty good on the stun damage also. Do a little reverse clothesline there. Let's see if we can't... Nope, couldn't hit him with that. That's okay, though. We will do this. Charge up the sauna towel. Oh, man. Trying to get the bag lady into that one. Let's just bounce her against the wall. I haven't been bringing too much attention. You know what? Let's recruit her over Arnie. Get another zombie enemy for our zombie army. Hey. Alright, heading into this next room over here, we've got another thing to be mindful of.
We are going to go over how best to eliminate Masako and Kyoko.
I heard Masako and Kyoko were heroes.
Heroes, they say, a word that a lot of people throw around, little Coley. You see, Masako and Kyoko are actually monsters in disguise and should be avoided at all costs.
They sound awfully scary. What happens if they corner me in a dark alley?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Masako and Kyoko are very formidable, but since they are monstrous creatures, they inherently have weaknesses we can exploit.
Show.
As you can see here, the monsters have a thick exoskeleton that protects their soft, gooey corporeal form, where they store their guts and stuff. No brain or heart is to be found inside, of course, since they are running on pure monster instincts.
What can I use to break through their exoskeleton?
Coming in hot with the right question. Why, there are many ways to break through their defenses. Oof, a little too hot. You can use a myriad of varied methods. If you can't run and have access to these, I recommend any of the following weapons to soften their outer shell. Can you name them for me?
Metal chain, laser sword, bat, spike bat, double barrel bat with spikes, double barrel bat with more baseball bats instead of spikes that shoot out real bats.
So remember, when you encounter one of these monsters in River City, what do we do?
Turn around, run, don't look back, never stop running.
Exactly.
I don't really think that one's quite as funny as the puberty film from the first game, but it's still a little amusing. Anyways, here's one of the few collectibles for this area, which is the photo op. We just still have to get the Flatirons one. Not that we really get a good accessory for doing this, but we do get money and experience, which is all I care about, really. Anyways, secret for this area is this golden door that's periodically opening and shutting. You just have to wait until it slams shut, then hold X in front of it, and you can get a gold brick. There should just be one more to collect, so we're doing good on secrets here. Anyways, that's the only thing of note in this room. We don't want to go into that room to the side until we actually activate a side quest. Heading over here, we're almost to the roof of the school, and...
Very, very hot.
You like that? A little trap I set up. Before with
How do we turn him off?
What makes you think I'd tell you?
Because you can't stop talking about how brilliant your dumb plans are.
Okay, but that's not why I'm telling you. I just want to give you a fighting chance.
What an idiot.
They're powered by the boiler room. But even if you could find it, you'll never get it shut off. 10 wins again.
8.
I'm sure most people do.
Yes, we cannot reach Ken on the roof until we shut off this wall of fire, and to do so, we need to reactivate the school's boiler. Seems like kind of the opposite of what you'd expect, but whatever, I'm not the one who designed this school. There is, as you've noticed, the principal's office right there, and that is where Mr. K is waiting for us. So once we finish these guys off, we'll go chat with him. He has a side quest for us, and I think once we pick up that side quest, that's where we'll end this video. We're going to have a pretty... we're going to be pretty flush with things to do in River City High once we get into the next video. Let me tell you, got so many side quests to do. Plus, we're getting to the point where we can almost finish all the collectible side quests. We cannot finish the Taro side quest and the Kitty side quest until we get into Sanwakai Tower, though, since a couple of those are located within that tower. You do not get any mercy, my friend. Not sure why I called him friend when I just decided to kill him, but whatever. Anyways, once we clear that out, we get a message from Thummy in the school's boiler room. Sounds like he's gonna help us out with fixing it, but that's neither here nor there. Let's get into the principal's office.
This is the principal's office. Are we supposed to be in here?
Of course, for there is mystery afoot.
Is that our principal? He looks like a low-budget superhero.
I am the mysterious Mr. K.
What's the K stand for?
It's a mystery.
Wouldn't Mr. E have been better?
Maybe, but I'd already bought the web domain. Solve my mystery, and you two will be rewarded.
This is weird.
And we're busy. But sure, I guess.
Mystery.
Alright, so this is actually a pretty standard collection quest. 4 rooms throughout the high school will have gotten this sepia tone filter, and there will be a hidden item in them that you have to collect as a clue. Get all 4 of the clues, and you can return to Mr. K for your reward. Mr. K is actually another version of Kunio, specifically the version of him that was in Renegade, one of the first Kunio games to be released in the United States. So, once again, it's just another character being divided from the actual main character of the series, even though he was originally just him under a different name. Some interesting stuff going on there, I think. But that is where we'll call it a video. When we return, we will wrap up all the side quests around River City High, fix the boiler, and give Ken another punch in the face, because he deserves it. Hope to see you then. Until then, though, goodbye.